Welcome back to Supercar Elegant. I'm Liam, and today, we're not talking about a car you see on streets. We're talking about a car that almost broke the laws of reality. This is the Bugatti Bolide, the car that dared to ask one question. What if Bugatti built a race car with no limits? In 2020, Bugatti did something no one expected. They took their legendary 8.0-liter W16 engine, stripped away every luxury, every ounce of weight, and built the Bolide. A track-only hypercar that looks more like a jet fighter than a car. It's not about comfort. It's not about prestige. It's about pure performance. The numbers sound unreal. 1,577 horsepower, 1,240 kilograms, and a top speed that could reach over 310 miles per hour. That's faster than most aircraft take off. The Bolide wasn't born in a boardroom. It was born in madness. The kind of madness that believes perfection can still evolve. Take one look at it. This isn't a car, it's an aerodynamic weapon. The Bolide's entire shape was built around airflow. Every curve, every vent, every razor-sharp edge was sculpted to dominate the air. The X-shaped headlights, the giant rear wing, the air scoop that shifts shape as speed climbs. It all looks alive. Bugatti engineers called it minimal surface design. That means every inch exists for a reason. To slice, cool, and control the chaos of 300+ mph winds. Even standing still, the Bolide looks like it's moving faster than light. Open the door, if you can call it a door, and you'll understand. The Bolide doesn't welcome you. It tests you. You drop into a carbon monocoque that feels like a fighter jet cockpit. Thin racing seats hug you like armor. There's no leather, no chrome, just bare function. Every button, every switch screams one thing. You're not here to relax. You're here to drive. Bugatti's engineers even remapped the digital display to look like an aircraft HUD. Because when you're controlling over 1,000 horses, you need more than courage. You need precision. At its core, the same W16 that powers the Chiron. But here, it breathes differently. Lighter frame, less drag, more boost. The result? A car that can go from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2.2 seconds, and 0 to 124 miles per hour in 4.4. It's a symphony of turbochargers, each one screaming like thunder in a tunnel. And that sound, it's not music, it's mayhem perfectly tuned. At full throttle, the Bolide sounds like the end of the world. And somehow, that's exactly what it was meant to be. Bugatti's last great roar of the combustion era before the electric age arrives. This isn't a car for highways. It's a car for circuits. For the brave few who dare to meet fear head-on. Bugatti tested it virtually against Le Mans laps. The results were absurd, a theoretical lap time of 3:07, faster than most prototype race cars. Every part of the Bolide is designed to keep it glued to earth. At 200 miles per hour, it generates 3,000 kilograms of downforce. That's like carrying a pickup truck on its roof and still accelerating. No roof, no comfort, no compromise. Just brutal focus. Bugatti first built the Bolide as a concept. People thought it would never reach production. Then, they announced 40 lucky souls would get one. 40, that's it. Each costing around $4.7 million. And every one of them was sold out before the first was built. Imagine that. 40 people who didn't just buy a car, they bought a piece of history. You know, the Bolide isn't about bragging rights. It's about something deeper. It's about engineers refusing to settle. It's about what happens when you give brilliance no boundaries. When you remove comfort, weight, excuses, and leave only ambition. Every time you see it, you can almost feel the hands that shaped it. Craftsmen, designers, dreamers, all chasing one impossible idea. What if we built a Bugatti for the racetrack of gods? That's what makes it emotional. It's a goodbye letter from Bugatti to an era that will never come again. The Bolide stands at the edge, between past glory and future innovation. Bugatti is now merging its soul with Rimac electric genius. The next generation will be hybrid, quieter, maybe even cleaner. But will it ever feel like this? That raw, untamed heartbeat that shakes your spine? Maybe not. And maybe that's the point. Because the Bolide isn't meant to be repeated. It's meant to remind us that extremes still exist. So when you look at the Bugatti Bolide, don't think of it as a car. Think of it as the final roar of combustion glory. A living, breathing sculpture of speed, born from obsession. It's not built to be driven every day. It's built to remind us why we fell in love with cars in the first place. For that heartbeat moment when man and machine become one. The Bolide isn't the future. It's the last page of a story written in fire. If this kind of passion, this kind of engineering insanity, still gives you goosebumps, then you're exactly where you belong. Subscribe to Supercar Elegant, turn on the bell, and join me as we chase the next revolution of speed. Because the next episode, we're diving into the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute, the car that might just end the race Bugatti started.